Taurus, hello my loves. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. Sorry, I just gotta wear my glasses for a few days and let my eyes breathe, and it's it's in conflict with the lighting issues, So bear with me, I appreciate it. Okay, Taurus, y'all have the desert in the village, the mirror, the kiss, the queen, the nectar, and the animal. And I feel like the only thing I want to say is I want to believe you. Do you know what I mean? I feel like there's this sense of I want to believe that this can be true. But the desert is also this idea of it's a mirage, and you reach out to touch it and it's not there. And I feel like there's just kind of this, I want to go back to the bag of woes, honestly, but it's just this idea of fractured ideas and, not being able to be any bigger than the people around you. They think this, so I have to think this too. And I always want to say, don't bite the hand that feeds you. But if that hand is feeding you poison, then bite that bitch off. You know what I mean? But I feel like there's just been this sense of this is where I have to be. And even though I want to believe that this isn't where, this is where I have to be, or I don't want to believe that this is where our relationship is, or this is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? I just feel like that, I want to believe you. I'm not sure how. How am I supposed to believe you, And I feel like the queen, and obviously y'all can be on either side of the story. So take what resonates, how it resonates, and leave the rest for somebody who it does resonate with. But I feel like, there's just this idea of somebody trying to say to you, let me show you how. Let me open a new door of possibility for you. You know what I mean? Because whatever realm you are existing in, whatever type of relationship, however it plays out, it was so fractured and it was so confining that I feel like the end goal of all of these fractures was to basically make you believe that there was no hope in another direction, so that you felt reliant on one way of doing things. And a lot of times when you are in competition with people, whether you are willingly in a competition with them or not, a tactic that is used, whether you're talking politics, businesses, people, colleagues, is to villainize the opposing party, right? You see that a lot in oh God, I can't even think of any of the political words right now. I've literally, I can't stand it, because the fact of the matter is they're all paid off. They're all owned by corporations. They all have agendas. And even if you go and you vote for a bill, they go back and they rewrite it and they loophole in everything that they want there to be there anyways. So it doesn't matter what you say. They're going to do what they want to do, And I feel like it's just this idea of you were made to believe that you had only one choice. But that direction of thought was very, very much aligned with an idea that you have to choose this, because if you choose this, then you're gonna da 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 da. Just, where it's there's so much absurdity involved with it all that it's none of it's real anyways, So how do you know what to believe when everything that's brought to your door is a load of shit anyways? That's real. It's not easy either. It's not an easy lesson to learn. It's not an easy thing to face, and it's infuriating. And I think it's why I really struggle when people want to say, well, you just need to listen to all of the sides of the story. No, you need to be conscious and aware of where the motivations are for the rhetoric that's being used according to the people utilizing that rhetoric. Because just hearing people out is so, anybody can say anything that they want to say. Right? The proof is in the pudding. And And I feel like that's kind of like where you're at, you know, you're like, listen, I'll believe it when I see it, because this is ridiculous. And yet I want to believe, right? The kiss, the nectar, and the animal. I mean, I think that there is something that you are drawn to, that you're loyal to. This could be a relationship. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a lover. This could be a career goal. Take what resonates and how it resonates. But again, it's just this idea of like, I know what I want to do. And Taurus, there has been a lot of like you stepping into your power as a leader. And I feel like part of this, like, I know what I'm loyal to and I know what I want to do, is almost a sense of like, move, I'll do it myself. You're getting in the way. You know what I mean? If you could just shut the fuck up, right? Like, it's a real feel. And I get it, Taurus. And I think that you are coming into a place of leadership, but part of that has been learning that lesson of, you know, like, what is rhetoric? How do people sell you on ideas? And how do you know authenticity when people are trained in the art of being inauthentic and selling their souls to identities galore? You know what I mean? Like how do you uncover authenticity then? Because I feel like there is like this question of authenticity, but it's like, be the change you wish to see in the world, my man, my ladies. You know what I mean? Like if that's what you want, then that's what you create. Because language is very tricky, which is why I think it's funny when people don't value I have a degree in literature, and it's just kind of like, yeah, well, I also studied the art of language and the motivation of character. You know what I mean? So I'm not easily fooled, and I am irritated when people want to, you know, like, question my ability to hear. I just hear and I see and I understand and I comprehend at a higher reading level. You know what I mean? And that irritates me. And I don't know why I feel the need to share that. I just feel like, and this is something else that I think, you know, Taurus, you had in your read, that like if everybody could just be quiet, because when you can feel everything, and it's just like, it's like, I don't know. Like, if you can't say it to my face, then why are you saying it at all? You know, like, I've got important things to accomplish here, and your inability to have an actual conversation is just getting in the way of what I'm trying to accomplish. And I really wish that you would listen to me when I say, stop, go away. I've got things to do. And you're going to go and you're going to do those things. But I think part of that is standing in your own authenticity, because if you are trying to fool others with a facade of authenticity, then you are willing to accept their facades of authenticity in exchange for, you know, like, losing out on your opportunity to stand authentically. And it's like that's how you know it's not authentic, because you have to piece yourself off. You have to sell yourself, out. You know what I mean? Like, you have to do things you don't want to do. You have to say things you don't want to say. You have to behave in a way where you're like, well, this is stupid, but I'm fucking doing it. You know what I mean? And it's like, you don't want to do that. You do not want to exist in that environment. You do not want to be surrounded by inauthentic people. And I hate it, but, you know, it's true, is that, like, we live in a world that is so inauthentic that even when people are thinking that they're existing in an authenticity, like, it's so blatantly obvious to other people that there's nothing authentic about them at all. You know what I mean? And that's something that they have to break down and break out of. And that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to go and to create. Your responsibility is to lead. Okay, Taurus, I don't know, I might redo this video because I just feel like I'm all over the place, quite frankly. But let's do more clarifiers. We'll see what we get. Taurus. Ten of Wands and Santa Muerta. Well, yes, because again, it's just like this. The mask isn't here, but I feel like the mask energy is present, because it's just kind of like, you know what? I got to break out of this. This is not for me. This is a whole lot of like illusion that never ever actually turns into anything tangible. And it's like, and part of that is because how do you create anything tangible when nothing is allowed to stand in its whole authenticity? There's something very non-holistic about that experience, and having to go through the process of understanding what does it mean to have a holistic life, right? What does it mean to take care of my mental well-being, my spiritual well-being, my body? You know, like, what does it mean when I'm focusing my attention on developing these things? Because if your body is a temple, you know, then like it is our job to like take care of our bodies and to take care of our mental and spiritual well-being. And our spirit is so closely connected to our body. This is what holds our spirit. You know what I mean? And it's like, you just need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your spirit. You need to take care of your mind. And you need to not accept inauthenticity in exchange for an opportunity to hand over any sense of authenticity of you. It's time for you to come back to life, and you will have your community. You will be surrounded with your people. You know, like, you will know it because you will feel calm. You will feel happy. You know, like, I'm happy to go into work, or I'm happy to go and hang out with these people, and I'm happy to, you know, come home, and I'm happy, you know, like, I'm happy. And it's like, I know when it's not right because it makes me unhappy. And stop asking me to hand my happiness over. That is not okay. Right? Taurus. Yeah. Duh. Right? Page of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've been working on yourself. You have been. It's been in your reads for a hot minute, you know? And it's like focusing on what it is that you want, and who it is that you are, and why it is that you want the things that you want, so you can stop fucking with confusion. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Right? Ten of Swords, Seven of Wands, and Nine of Cups. But legit, you know, it's just that, like, I'll sell myself here, and I'll be this for you, and I'll be that for you, and it's like, no, why do I have to constantly wear a mask in every area of my life? Why do I have to pretend to be somebody that I'm not, or engage with people that I don't want to engage with, or, you know what I mean? Like, how does that, like, that only hinders me and gets in my way. That only caps me out. And I know that there's so much more than false hope and a bag of woes. And that's what I'm gonna do. Whoops. Because that's what I'm loyal to. Right, Taurus? Yeah. Okay. Let's do one last card for y'all. We'll call it a read. The Vision. Yes, because you have something more that you're working towards. Like, you know what you want. You know what your authenticity looks like, and you know what that will look like as it develops and as it grows. I mean, not entirely, obviously, because we never really have any way of knowing exactly how it's going to play out. But that being said, we have a call in our soul, you know, and we have an idea of intention and a sense of well-being and the ability to, you know, like, move toward those things that are the eliminator of inauthenticity, fractured ideas, and capped out communities. Because, right? All right, Taurus, I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it does, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.